channel. Pretty much getting right back into Ada's campaign, chapter 5. Hopefully I can finish it quickly enough to do a little mini review of the game at the end.
She wasn't joking about raising hell.
Yeah, dude, shit's fucked. Shit is fucked.
Leon.
Leon! It's...
Ada! Thought she was dead.
Just move what we can.
Shit! There's too many of them!
I'm beginning to feel like your personal bodyguard, Mr. Kennedy.
Let us go.
That way!
I wonder if this is a part of Simmons' plan.
I doubt it. Even Simmons wasn't this sloppy.
This sucks.
You're on your own now, you two.
You say that every time, so, yeah.
Huh. Getting a little crowded up here. Somebody ought to tell them their boss is retired.
I remember this section.
That's a nice novel. Wouldn't mind one of those for myself. All style, no substance. Typical. I've wasted enough time here. Better get to the tower.
Oh yeah. I think we're gonna have more than enough time. I just don't remember what it is. There's just some parts that are gonna be tougher than others.
Back for more.
That's such a good one-liner. I didn't talk about it yet, but that's so good.
I know what you did. Ada! You disobeyed me. You took Wesker's son away! Use that bastard's blood to make the virus stronger!
That's what you get for trusting Ada Wong.
Not wrong. I'd only trust her if my name was Leon S. Kennedy. Worse than here. You know, virus, Dino.
What is your saying? Speed up!
Going as fast as I can!
Dude, I'm doing everything up. Oh, Cornelius, dude's fucking died. This is like one of the easiest things in the entire game because we're not really like anyone in real danger. Come on, Simmons, just die already. A ballsy man shooting a sniper rifle while standing in space. Well, I hope that's it. Helicopter flight.
Can't stay out of trouble, can you, Leon? And always one step behind. You and Carla have left a lot of misery in your wake, Simmons. I'm gonna make sure it all ends here. Maybe I can at least buy these people some time. We've all seen the senseless death going on. I hope they've got insurance. I'd like to do more. I really would. Throwing everyone out is an option.
That's a shit situation.
Excuse me, I'm trying to land here.
Rather rough. It's fuck you people. Is there somebody else? Look at now. One of us people can all those fucking points. Kinda butthurt if it didn't.
Now, time to clean up the last of Simmons' mess.
I'd say we're pretty equipped.
Okay, last item on the list. Eliminate all traces of the theft of my identity.
Poor guys. Didn't make it after all.
Leon, ever the survivor.
Yeah, it's gone through a lot of shit.
Oh well. No rest for the weary.
Not wrong.
Perfect.
That rough.
back for more?
No, this isn't Ada. My name's My name's Steve. Oh shit.
Ada, welcome back. You finally come back to me. You and I were destined.
Have you shown for me? I still believe some Carla. You know, getting real sick and tired of speaking. I have dodged every single one of those. And yet it won't get. Ay, ay, ay.
You're disgusting. Let's get this straight. I'm not your little doll, Simmons. In fact, the only thing I have in common with her is this for you.
Sweet, thanks, guys.
Appreciate the gesture, but I'm a big girl. I can handle this one alone.
I appreciate that.
My masterpiece. A creation.
I get the clip to load.
Ada, if you can hear me, shoot him now!
He's off to kill the competition.
If y'all can't make it out of that, I'd be fucking surprised. Oh no, I'm gonna knock it out.
Elena, cover me.
Leon!
Ada, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
It end like this.
Let me just take this nap. Oh, there you go. Switching between the weapons. God, the semi-auto sniper is so much better.
We'll be together.
Not if I can help it. Come on, wake up.
Yeah, I do support
If you really
Ada and Leona's
I know you can pull
relationship.
through this.
It'd be great.
We both can.
I was just resting my eyes.
You shouldn't sleep on the job.
In case you haven't noticed, Simmons doesn't represent
Story I should know here.
nothing worthwhile.
I'm always look good for a fucking combo puncher. Oh, bitch. Oh, it chokes. That's not cool. Yeah, you treated it like I'm not Leon.
Do you want to live? Then beg for your life.
I'll pass.
Can't always get what you want, Simmons.
Preferable.
Let's call this closure. You really should have moved on, Simmons.
Get fucked.
So cute. You're really confused by all this, aren't you, Leon? It's kind of fun to watch.
As much as this is working for a relationship, I don't think it would like work in a normal setting. I wasn't getting married in case of mine. I just don't think it would work. I don't think it would work because of her, because she is just too adventurous and wanted to do all that shit. You know, it's Ada Wong. We've seen her over the series.
So, this is where Carla did her experiments, huh?
Another failure. Bring me another subject. Why do you think we had this lab built here in the first place? Just go outside. There's thousands of subjects to choose from.
It's kind of fucking rude. She's trying to make another Simmons.
We're beyond sympathy at this point. We're beyond humanity.
Before it had a chance to hatch. Ada's epic moment. Was Carla his wife?
A job, huh? Sure. My schedule just cleared.
I think she'd quit. Like, if Ada ever quit, she'd not only quit at her own terms, but because she wanted to, because the game gets too dangerous. And that's when we finish Resident Evil 6. Woo! Yeah, finish Resident Evil 6. Alright, now comes talking point of... Now we can discuss the review. Get a pretty decent amount of time. Oh wait, extra cutscene.
I believe we had a deal.
Are you going to keep your promise?
Fair is fair, kid.
I have a feeling that fight was a lot tougher than this game makes it out to be. Alright. So, time for a review. Just ignore what I'm doing in the background. It's for me. So, Resident Evil 6, story-wise, not great. That is not going to be disputed by fucking anybody. No one will ever dispute the fact that the story for 6 sucks. I won't dispute it. There are some that are better than others. Now, the gameplay is my absolute favorite part. Love it. Absolutely love it. No. The gameplay is just the best. And all that such. So I guess I review them whenever time. The only one I can even remote. And I'll talk about difficulty and other stuff last. Now, Leon's campaign is decent, but not great. I don't super like it. Like, it's third for me in terms. Yeah, it's third for me compared to the rest of everything else. It's just a little bit convoluted, and there's some, like, the first chapter is okay, but drags. The second chapter is the fucking worst. The worst. And don't even try and bullshit me on this one, because I know it's true. Hold on. Leon, Chris, Jake, Ada, and Pierce. Now, the second chapter is by far one of the worst. Yeah, I hate the whole fucking cathedral and all this other shit. Now, the underground area I also don't like. The lab is terrible. I don't like it. This area with the shark isn't fun. It's just kind of convoluted. This part is nice. This part actually isn't all that bad. Actually kind of like it. And this one is also not bad. Overall, Leon's the third best. So, and first we have Chris's campaign. I love it to death. I love each chapter's pretty good. This chapter's pretty good. The first chapter is by far the weakest and my least favorite. By far. I love Adonia. Adonia is one of my favorite chapters. This one isn't bad. This dealing with the snake is actually really cool. And it's not the worst, the airspace stuff and the whole, that's not bad. Underground's like the best too. And I love Pierce. So first is Chris, second is Jake, then it's Leon, and then it's Ada. I have many problems with Ada's one of the big weapons, the submarine. I just fucking hate. I hate the submarine. This part's just kind of annoying. It's not terrible though. This wasn't very long. It was kind of cool to do the old like sniping thing for Jake and Sherry. The aircraft carrier was pretty annoying. And this wasn't that bad. This is probably one of the more fun chapters in the game. Ooh, shit. Wrong button. So, yeah, that's it. Overall, the game's overarching story isn't great, but the fact that they interconnect a lot, and if you pay attention, you can recognize areas that even though you don't actually see the people, you know they were there. Actually interacting with, watching them all interact with each other is great. Watching them just fighting together as a group, interacting with each other, like I said. And the whole, if you pay attention, you can see like certain things like happening, like the whole, in Jake and Sherry's campaign, Jake and Ada's campaigns, you see the plane crashing, which was really cool to see. Like, seeing this up when Ada's crawling around the air vent, seeing Chris and Pierce go through was really cool. Just seeing the other characters in your campaign where they were was really cool. I enjoy that. The cross connection and the linking and everything is really cool, and I think they did that pretty well. Even though the overall story wasn't great, I still enjoyed it. The gameplay and the combat is by far the best in the entire Resident Evil series. The whole being able to dodge, roll, jump forward, jump backwards, shoot while on the ground. The whole walking while shooting thing is nice too. That's not something we were used to. We didn't get that until 6. Everything else was the tank controls. It's just, it holds despite it in the overall arcing place for Resident Evil, despite it being pretty low on my list of games, nor to Resident Evil, even though of like favorite Resident Evils of the main series, it's towards the bottom, but it holds a special place in my heart as being what was the second Resident Evil I got? I don't know what happened when I got them or how I got 5 and 6, but I got them at roughly the same. I lie. I didn't get it at the same time. My dad had 5 and I played it and I liked it. Ended up getting it for myself because I think he ran a different gameplay. I think I bought it and then played the shit out of it on the PlayStation 3 when I was in middle school. And then I got 6 when it came out. Like, literally, I had it pre-ordered and everything. I was so excited. It was great. I loved it. Me and a buddy of mine went through. Excuse me. Went through all of 6 together. And the 360. Me and a different buddy went back through it on Xbox One. And me and that same buddy went through it on Xbox One again. With those two dudes that I played it with on the Xbox One. We played some of the extra modes. The ones where like you play as like Usanak and all that. Hold on, let me see if I can figure that shit out. We played Predator. That was by far one of the most fun. I did Onslaught with one of them, and then we did a bunch of the Mercenaries together. Oh, one thing that they did do that was Agent Hunt, was if you had that turned on in the campaign mode, people would join as those creatures and they would play as those creatures. Which could fuck you over pretty good if they were pretty good, and it was especially if you were playing on harder difficulties, which was cool. The whole like cross-playing thing and having certain sections where you team up with everybody, and you always team up with like everybody at least once. Except for Ada. Ada only teams up with Leon, and then she does it twice. But having that cross-connection when playing, to have those other players doing that other campaign with you is great. It's wonderful. It's one of the worst Resident Evil games ever. But if it wasn't a Resident Evil game, it'd be pretty good. And the only thing bad about it would be like the story, and that's it. It's just that it was given the name Resident Evil, but it doesn't belong in the Resident Evil series. But I'll still accept it because I like it. Resident Evil is one of my top series. It's hard for me to hate one of their games unless it's just bad. Operation Raccoon City, Umbrella Corp. Not to throw shade or anything, but it's just really great. In my opinion, everybody hates it. All the reviews say they hate it, but it's one of the top fucking 5, top 10 maybe at this point, selling Capcom games. Shit was insane. Everyone hates it, but everyone's played it. Cause like, I don't know. I love the game. I'm never gonna hate it. There are certain aspects that I don't like those enemies that you find in every chapter 4. Hate that. It's literally the worst part of the game to me. But everything else is great. It's a series. It's a game that I wish was played more often, was liked more often. But it's fine. I can enjoy it by myself. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna go through this game is. Next time I probably go through this game is with a friend. And I may stream or record that. I'll stream to YouTube. I'm not gonna stream to Twitch or anything like that. But I'll probably stream it just to do it. Because it's Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. And I wasn't planning to do this entire series back to back to back. I was planning on taking my time with it and enjoying it. But learning in January, when I had only done one video of Resident Evil 0, that had to be done by May 7th. I was kind of a kick in the dick. I think it was late January too. I don't know. Just check whenever the like part 2 or 3 like is uploaded, and it'll pretty much tell you what I found out. I've had to get on this super big like record every single night when I'm every night off, just to try and catch up. Now I'm gonna do all the Resident Evil 7 Madhouse in one night. That's just easier for me. This Madhouse is a bit crazy. But yeah, all in all, I enjoy Resident Evil 6, and I enjoy aspects of Resident Evil 6. Overall, as a game, I enjoy it, but there's parts that I don't like to the degree to where if I could skip them, I would. Parts with those enemies, Ada's first chapter, I will never play Ada's first chapter again. Except when I do it with my friend, that's the only way I'll ever do it. Or if I go back through and play it with the kids when they're older. Never gonna do it. That chapter's just the worst. I hate every fucking bit of it. And to me, it's the worst chapter in the whole game. There's some stinkers, but that's pretty much the worst. Honestly, Jake and Cherries may be my favorite, because there's no chapters of areas that I think I don't like. Because there's chapters... Like, I don't like Chris's first chapter either. It's not... It's just a maze. But I love this chapter. Just the mountain's terrible. And then on, it's great. The cave is wonderful. This isn't bad. I like it. This is super fun. The only bad part's the beginning. And the underwater facility is not that bad either. It sucks that the game records when you've played it as each character. So like if you're going for 100% completion, you'd have to get fucking S ranks for each chapter on all 5 difficulties twice for each campaign, except for Ada's, because Agent doesn't count. Thank the gods. But I'm wondering if you play as Agent, if you don't get marked for the Ada. I don't know, just things to think about. Anyways, Jake is actually probably one of my favorite. I love Jake's campaign. I love playing as Jake. Chris's is just elevated by his story, which is what I think makes it take first place. It's Pierce, dude. Pierce. I like Pierce. What can I say? I can't get enough of him. Super sad he's dead. Anyways, this is going to be the end of the video. The end of this series, Resident Evil 6. I appreciate you tuning in, and if you've stuck through all of Resident Evil 6, if you skipped Resident Evil 6 in your initial watch and came back to it, I appreciate it. I'm gonna start Resident Evil 7 with. We're starting Resident Evil 7, but if you didn't watch Resident Evil 6, I don't blame you. Not a lot of people like 6, but if you sat through it and slogged through it, I appreciate the dedication. Anyways, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy having this, and I'm excited to start Resident Evil 7. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Slap on the notification bell so you know when I upload. And I'll see you next time.